Good morning on this Monday, and have I got some tips for you. Today, I'm going to show you what my top 10 favorite uses for baking soda are. Now, I get my baking soda at Aldi. It's super duper cheap. It lasts a long time. There are probably dozens of uses, but today I'm just going to explain to you and tell you about the 10 of my favorites. Okay, so let's get going. And I do have some notes so I don't lose track. So I hope you don't mind. I don't usually use notes. You could mix a cup of hot water and about a teaspoon of baking soda, like maybe a disposable cup or something, and soak your toothbrush in it. Let it sit for about 15 minutes and then rinse it thoroughly under running water. And it's going to help break up anything that's on there and help keep your toothbrush stay sanitized. Obviously, everyone knows this one. Put an open box of baking soda in your refrigerator, way off in the corner where it's not going to bother you, and it does help neutralize food odors and keeps your refrigerator smelling fresh and clean. Number 3, it does help whiten laundry. Okay, you put about a half a cup of baking soda with the regular amount of laundry detergent that you're using. Wash your clothes as usual. It's going to help whiten your clothes, break up stains, and help eliminate some odors. So another great use for baking soda. Got a sticky pan, messy pan, something stuck on, burnt on, greasy pan? Put some hot water in it, sprinkle in some baking soda, mix it up with your hands a little bit or a spoon if the water is too hot. Let it sit, even if it sits for 30 minutes or so. Wash it well with a sponge, whatever you use to wash your dishes or your pans with, and you'll notice that everything is going to come right off and very zero to minimal scrubbing needed. Okay, so that's a good tip. Save you some time and energy for other stuff, right? You could also add it to your dishwater. Now, I did a video on this about maybe a year ago or in the winter. I fixed a dishpan of hot water in Dawn, and I sprinkled just a little bit into the dishwater with it. Mix it up, and then I just wash my dishes. Now, if you thoroughly rinse and scrape your dishes, there should be nothing on your dishes when you go to wash them. So you could actually, if that's the case, you can use that water again throughout the day. Just add a little bit more hot water to it if you want. And you're going to find that the soap that you use, the dish soap with the baking soda, is going to get your dishes really, really clean if you're one of those people who prefer to hand wash. And it's going to help break up any grease, anything stuck on glasses. Everything's going to have a beautiful shine to it. It's going to look really nice. So you can reuse that water throughout the day. Number 6 is one of my favorites, and I love to use this to clean out my microwave. I simply get a microwave-safe bowl, plastic bowl, put some water in it, sprinkle about maybe a tablespoon or measure out a tablespoon of baking soda into that bowl, put the microwave on high for about 5 minutes. When the microwave finishes, let it sit a few minutes, okay? Then I just take like a clean sponge or something. I dip it in that solution of baking soda and water, and then I wipe down the entire microwave, the top of it, the sides. I take the plate out, wash all under where the plate is, and then wash the plate with that whole solution. Dry it all, and your microwave is going to be odor-free, crumb-free, stain-free, and smelling wonderfully. Also, it's great for bee stings. Now, this is something my brother swore by. He was a landscaper, and every year he got at least a couple of bee stings. He would run, get his baking soda, mix it with a little bit of water to make it form like a paste, and he would apply it to wherever he got stung and let it sit there a while, and it actually helps draw out the stinger from the bee, and it helps soothe that affected area. Now listen, this is not medical advice, okay? I'm not a doctor. You do your own research, but this is what worked for him, okay? Also, you could use it as an antacid. Now, I remember when I was a child, in the 60s, my mother always getting a teaspoon of baking soda, mixing it in about 6 ounces of water and drinking it because she had heartburn. Okay, so that's something else you could try. Again, not medical advice. Ask your doctor, do your research. I'm just telling you what worked for us. Do you have any lemons? Did you squeeze some lemons and you got just a piece of lemon left and you don't know what to do with it? Here's an idea. Sprinkle some baking soda on top of that lemon, and it is a great scrub to help scrub down. You use the lemon as a sponge. You can scour your sinks and your counters with it, some appliances, and it's going to help break up the grease. It's going to help smell good. It's going to help disinfect and clean your sinks, your countertops, and your appliances. It's very frugal and it's very easy to use. Now, this has to be another one of my favorites. I like to once a week go around my home, sprinkle a little bit of baking soda in each drain, okay, the bathroom sink, the kitchen sinks, whatever. Pour a little bit of white vinegar and just let it bubble up. And then I let it sit a while. And then I just wash out my sink or let hot water run down the drain, and it's going to help break up anything that's in the sink. Help your drains maintain it so that you don't have to use like Drano or something like that, unless you have to. I'm also not a plumber, but I know that baking soda and white vinegar will not harm your pipes. So there you have it. That's Mimi's top 10 tips for using one of my favorite products. I love to have this in the house, is baking soda. Leave a comment below. Let me know if any of these tips are new to you or what's your favorite tip for using baking soda. If you are so kind as to give me a thumbs up and a comment, I would love it. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below so I know that you are a new subscriber. I'd love to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for watching this video and for supporting my channel. I love you, and I'll catch you later.